Good afternoon and welcome back to the Illiterate Greek. Romans 12:1 tells us, I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. The Amplified Bible goes on to say, which is your reasonable, rational, intelligent service and spiritual worship. So that word reasonable in the concordance is G3050. It's the Greek word logikos. It means pertaining to reason or logic, agreeable to reason, a logical response. Brothers and sisters, it's an interesting word to use because there was nothing logical or reasonable about what Jesus did for us on the cross. It made no sense to us. The crucifixion was the painful end result of a day of horrible brutality and suffering that was designed and intended to inflict the maximum pain and the maximum suffering. And he endured it all. And yet, in a response to that, it is our reasonable response to give him everything we are. When we consider his crucifixion, how can we not come to the conclusion that he is worth everything we have? If he deemed you worthy of his crucifixion, it must be true. It must be true. You know, we look back before the crucifixion and we look at all the verses before that, and we look at things like along the way he told us that my yoke is easy, my yoke is light, my burden is light. He calls us to cast our cares upon him, that he came not to give us unimaginable pain and suffering like that day of the crucifixion, but he came to give us abundant life. The thief comes only to steal and destroy, but Jesus came that we may have life. Psalm 16 says, in your presence is fullness of joy, and at your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Something to think about this week, everybody. Thanks for coming again.